Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a beautiful morning today on the Wire to Wire Network. Welcome to the morning show. I'm here with three of my favorite guys, man. I'm back, baby. Been a long week and a half, but I'm glad to be back. Hey, how was your weekend, Mo? How was your weekend, big dog?
I had a blast. I got to watch night one, night two of SummerSlam. I had a great weekend.
The NFL genius, the NFL season is upon us, man. I know you charged up. What's up, man? How was your weekend?
I'm fired up, man. NFL is getting back to us at the Hall of Fame game last week. I'm ready to rock and roll. These lists are wild. People are insane. It'll be a fun time.
Big Will. How was your weekend, big dog?
Good, man. Good. Working. SummerSlam 2025, Marvel Rivals, and fantasy football. Let's go.
Well, go ahead. Let's get straight into it, man. You got the floor.
All right. I appreciate it. How you doing this morning, gentlemen? Real quick, day one, day two, SummerSlam 2025. In my opinion, it was a fantastic event with some caveats, but I want to get your guys' thoughts. Gene, what was your opening impressions of day one? Then we'll go to day two.
Day one is funny because I felt the same way I felt about WrestleMania day one. I thought the ending of day one was a million times better than day two. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said this to you. I'm gonna do my victory lap. I said the Seth Rollins injury was a work.
Yep.
I said that he's gonna come out. CM Punk's gonna win, and then you're gonna hear burn it down, and he's gonna cash in and win the World Heavyweight Championship. Overall, though, Jay and Roman should not have won that match. It's a terrible, you're trying to build up the other faction. I don't know what the win is. Roman's about to go away again. He's in another movie. I guess to put over Jey Uso again. He's been put over a million times. The Gunther CM Punk match was absolutely atrocious. It was way too long. It was long, drawn out, and boring. You can't be having 50-year-old men go for 30 some odd minutes like CM Punk. You just can't do it anymore. That match was 20 minutes too long. But I mean, overall, it was a good night. It was a very good night.
Well, what's your opinion on SummerSlam 2025 day one, Mo?
I thought it was an entertaining night. I did not like the tag team match. I agree. It would have been better had Jay and Roman dominated the match, but lose it in the end. It would have been better had that outcome been more like that. I don't see the benefit of that at all. That match just left a bad taste in your mouth. There's no point in it, especially when in the bigger picture with storytelling. So I don't get it. It should have been a night where, like Gene said, and he predicted this, Rollins won the belt, but because of that night, it should have been a big night all the way around. They should have won that match. Rollins should have won the belt. It should have been about that faction's night, really coming together and celebrating it. And they had to give Roman a cheap win, unnecessary. I did not like the Punk match, not because I didn't find it entertaining, but when it started going so long and there was so many miscues in the match, you could point them out. There were obvious miscues that just threw off the rhythm of the match. The best part of the match was the ending. The best part of the match was the ending. That made the miscues. You could tolerate the miscues because of the ending. As soon as I heard "burn it down," I was happy again, and I was willing to overlook all the other stuff.
Oh my goodness! Now let me ask you this before we get to day two. Do you think WWE is punishing CM Punk for his past actions?
No, absolutely not. It's long-term storytelling. He's going to win the title at WrestleMania. It's already written on. They were going to give him the Royal Rumble last year. Have you watched the WWE behind the scenes show that's on Netflix? They were going to give him the Royal Rumble last year. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins will be this year's WrestleMania. I don't think that they're punishing him. I think they're keeping him in the spotlight and giving him long-term storytelling, which I think is great. And don't get off night one without talking about We're Not Friends, because Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, that tag team is awesome. I don't know anyone else in the industry that could have put Charlotte Flair over more than Alexa Bliss. I need to talk about Lexi. That girl is incredible. That
Yes,
match
she
was
is.
awesome. That was one of the best matches of the night. And the moment where Alexa accidentally hits Charlotte, and then Charlotte looks at Alexa, and you think that Charlotte's going to be her old ridiculous self, and then she puts the boot on Raquel, and then you see Twisted Bliss, Sister Abigail.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Like, that was awesome. That was great job. Like, I don't want to pass up things like that because it was mid card. But you know, I could have did without the Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill match.
I wasn't
going to bring that up, but yeah,
that was a bad match.
Yeah.
The only silver lining to that match was they didn't rush it and give Jade the belt.
Correct.
That was the only because she's not ready.
No.
So that was the only silver lining. But the more you watch that match, the more I'm thoroughly convinced I like Tiff Stratton when she's a heel. I don't like her as a face. I don't like her as a face. It doesn't work.
Now let me go over to night 2. Mo, I'll start with you. What was some of your thoughts on night 2 of SummerSlam 2025?
I thought the ladies stepped it up. They always do, but I thought the ladies stepped it up. And look, I actually enjoyed the main event more than I thought I would because I remember the previous Cena Cody matchup, and it was not good. But I thought Cena summoned a lot of stuff. Like, he showed a lot of energy. I mean, he put on a good show. He sold it. Like, it's probably one of the better matches he's had in a minute. And it was not a short match for him to put on the performance that he put on. I thought both guys stepped it up a lot. That was the match that I wanted the first time around. So I was satisfied with it all. They did do something different. I think a lot of us thought we'd get a Cody heel turn. We didn't. But who's to say there still won't be? I think Cody's one of those guys like Cena for most of his career. Cody wants to be Captain America. He don't want to be a bad guy. He don't want to be a heel.
Right.
And look, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But that match was surprisingly entertaining. I thought, you know what, even the Dom Mysterio match versus
AJ Styles.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And I enjoyed it even more because Dom won. I love Dom. And it showed you, if you watched how the match played out, Dom he's a cerebral wrestler. He's really smart.
Yeah, he is.
Very smart. He's not the fastest or the strongest or anything like that, but very smart. So I enjoyed a lot of the matches. I thought overall, night 1, night 2, I was entertained. And that's that. I go into SummerSlam or any really big event, I just need to be entertained. I was entertained that Naomi didn't lose the belt.
Yes.
I thought they're gonna take it away. They're gonna pump up Rhea. And they didn't. Good for them. Good for them that they didn't go the obvious route. So they did some good things, and they opened up more stories by doing the things that they did.
I think those four, when you bring Bianca back from injury, I think those four your top women
What are you doing
in the company for sure. And we talked about this backstage, guys. I cannot go without saying this before we close out the segment. Brock Lesnar is back, baby. He is back. And let me get your thoughts on that, Gene. What you think about Brock Lesnar returning?
I think it's makes no sense. If you're gonna bring Brock Lesnar back to fight Cena, don't take the belt off him. So now Brock Lesnar is coming out to face to F5 Cena that no longer has the title. Like, it's so dumb. They just did it for shock effect. The guy's a scumbag. Listen, you guys know
Why you gotta be a scumbag, man?
Because he is.
He's part of a rape allegation.
Like, he's still part of that, attached to that Vince McMahon trial.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Look, I'm making it very clear. You know my thoughts on the way when men treat women poorly, or
right there with you.
Sexism and racism have no place. I don't want any people that are involved in things like that to be put over or put in a situation of any type of power. I can't stand Brock Lesnar. Shame on Cena for asking for him. We didn't need him. He was gone. You have a better version of Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker on the come up. Like, I think it was stupid. And shame on the people on the crowd that were cheering him. I I hated every moment of it. I'll say this, Will. WrestleMania and SummerSlam are the exact carbon copy to me. Night 1's main event was better because of Seth friggin' Rollins.
Yes.
Night 2's entire card was better outside of the main event. If you took Night 2's main event and put it on, Night 1's main event and put it on Night 2's card, that tables, ladders, and chairs match was the best match I've seen this year.
Yep.
The women's triple threat match was absolutely incredible. But you're going to have a scumbag piece of shit like Brock Lesnar come back. Excuse my language. Sorry for anybody listening at home, but I have nope, terrible.
Before I go, Mo, I just want to say this, Gina. I agree with you being a big brother to two sisters. I think it's terrible when I see people who have that kind of conduct get glorified, so to speak, particularly in that way. And with WWE and its status being the place to be for wrestlers and one of the enormous amounts of money to do whatever they want to do, to glorify him in that regard is just terrible to me. I don't know why he's back. Mo, what's your thoughts on Brock being back?
Not necessary. He's not needed.
No,
he's not needed at all. And the fact that we all know that this trial is going to happen at some point, he's part of these allegations. Why would you bring him back? I don't understand that. I don't. They've done so many things right. Why would you bring him back? I want to know who was the final. I don't care that Cena requested him, but who has final say? Was that Triple H going? It is a good idea. It's a good idea. But no, it's terrible. Not. It's a terrible idea. And it's a spit in the face of anyone who's ever been victimized, anyone who's ever dealt with something like that. You're saying it's okay, and you're glorifying somebody like that. That's shame on WWE.
And another thing that bothers me too, you have probably the best women's division in all of wrestling, bringing over more female fans than you ever could before, and you do something like this. Don't make no sense. Plus, another thing that don't make any sense to me, John Cena is still within a month or two of his retirement tour. So this is how you want to end his retirement tour.
So they're going to have 3 matches for Cena. I already can see it now. It's Brock, it's Roman, it's Rock. They're the last 3 matches in the Cena retirement tour. It should end with The Rock. It makes a lot of sense that it ends with The Rock. You have to get Cena Roman one more time. That makes a lot of sense.
You do.
But yeah, the Brock Lesnar, they're gonna do it in Perth, probably. They'll end up doing it overseas.
Yeah.
It's a terrible look.
Terrible idea and a terrible look for a company such as WWE. But Carmike, that's all I got, my friend.
And here we are again, fellas, with NFL season right here, man. You can smell it. It's so close, but we are in the drama of the Dallas Cowboys once again. I'm convinced at this point that Jerry Jones just has some bad juju or bad karma or whatever, man. Just, the simple fact that he's going to sit up there in the press conference and just say to his fans, loyal fans, delusional loyal fans, that don't get no sleep over this. And what I'm saying don't get no sleep over is he talking about Micah Parsons getting a new contract, and he went publicly to say that he want to get traded. What does this mean for the Cowboys, Mo?
It means for the Cowboys, they're starting to be ran like they're the Cincinnati Bengals. What are you doing? And why say all those dumb things? Like, what's happened with these negotiations is Jerry Jones has made negotiations. And you would think, because he's been doing this for a minute, but he's made this personal. This has become personal for him. Now he's whining to the press and saying, but y'all don't know what I offered him. Y'all don't know what I offered him, but it's a lot more than what you think. Like, what we know? Whatever you offered him, it wasn't enough. Whatever you offered him wasn't enough. And it probably wasn't the kind of contract that would make him the highest paid non-defensive player in the NFL, because he would have signed that and he would have been that. So whatever you offered him, it wasn't enough. I think that Jerry Jones, I would say step aside and let his sons run it, but I think his sons are just as dumb as he is. So they might want to get somebody else in there to run things, a real football guy, because these are avoidable problems. It seemed like every big contract they've had to deal with, they've been a year late on getting them done, and then they've ended having to pay more, unnecessary. I just think that we always talk about franchises and how well they're run, and it starts at the top. In that division, look at what the new ownership is doing with the Commanders. In that division, look at what the Super Bowl champs have done, and then look at the Dallas Cowboys.
Gene, the NFL genius, weigh in on this.
So there's a lot of things to weigh in here. Number one, the fact that who's the best player on the Dallas Cowboys, Carmike? Best player on the team.
It's a toss-up, man, between him and Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb.
So would we agree that Micah Parsons is the top 2 player on the Cowboys?
Right.
Top 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does the owner of the Dallas Cowboys not know his first name, calling him Michael in the press conference?
He's old, bro. He's old.
Start there.
Yo, I know some people that be butchering people's names all the time. That don't mean they got a lack of respect for him.
How about the fact that they've been last? They're last to sign their quarterback. They had to overpay. They were last to sign their wide receiver. They had to overpay.
Would you pay Dak, though?
I wouldn't have, but they paid him $60 million. And now they're last to try and sign their edge rusher, and Jerry Jones is calling him out in the media for missing football games. I got news for you. Micah Parsons could have played a possible 43 games in the NFL, or 49 games in the NFL. He's played 43 of them. To me, that's pretty durable.
Mm-hmm.
He missed 5 games in 1 year and 1 game in the other, and that's it. So that's a very durable player. Then he goes out there and takes pop shots at Rock Nation and Dez Bryant. What's the reason for that? Like, why are we doing that? Jerry Jones is a blessing to any Eagles fan because all he does is ruin that franchise, and it is incredible to watch. You better watch what he says about Dez Bryant, because Dez got screwed in that situation. And I promise
he still caught it, though. He still caught it.
Wow, I'm not talking about it. CeeDee Lamb's in the media talking about it. Like, they are absolutely, and then they're refusing to deal with Micah Parsons' agent. Oh no, we're discussing it with the player. So why? So you can swindle him in the contract? In the contract? No, absolutely not. This is a laughable organization. Jerry Jones is a senile, delusional old man that says dumb shit in the media because he has no fear of anything. And when a radio show questions it on him, he threatens to buy the radio station and fire the people on the radio. This man, once again, we talk about, this might be the theme of today's show. This man is a racist, sexist piece of garbage.
Thank you.
I'm good, bro.
Thank you.
I actually question Cowboys fans constantly. I'm like, if you're from Dallas and you're rooting for the home team, okay. If you're not from Dallas, why do you root for that team? Why?
You know why? You know why? I'm going to ask Will this. How is the Cowboys America's team?
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. But my point to the whole Jerry Jones thing is this: they did the same thing with Emmitt Smith years ago. The same Emmitt Smith of all people, they made him hold out years ago. It's just a bad look. It's a terrible look. And Mo is right. He needs to turn that thing over to some real football people, because all this could have been avoided seasons ago. And Micah has a firm case, because without him in that lineup, that defense is even worse. So no, this is a terrible case, and it's just a bad look for the Cowboys. And I feel for Cowboys fans, they need to jump over to the Texans. That's what y'all need to do.
I got some potential landing spots for you, Will. Panthers, because they got cap room. Bears, Browns, Raiders, Buccaneers, Commanders. Where do you see Micah fit?
I think Patriots got cap room too.
Oh, Patriots do got cap room.
I think they got cap room. It'd be funny if you went to the Commanders.
Whoa, watch your mouth.
But that would be funny, man. That would be funny.
not
But
not to
I don't know.
anybody in that
Command-
division.
Commanders got problems of their own right
they
now.
do. They do. They do.
But we'll
They
get
do.
to that. But you think the Commanders will be the best fit for Micah?
Nah, I would love to. I would love to see the Bears.
Bears?
I'd love to see the Bears because I'm one of the few people in my household, and we got some Bears haters around here. But I'm one of the few people who want to see the Bears go out and have a good season this season.
Mo, where you see Micah fitting at, man?
He's a freak athlete and a great edge rusher. I mean, he can fit anywhere. That is a need position. He can fit anywhere. He's more than welcome to come to San Francisco. I got no problem.
There you go.
Oh, you already got Fred. You just paid Fred.
Yeah, I love Fred. But you know what? Maybe we'll just do a straight up Bosa for Micah. I'm good with that.
What, you give a Bosa for Mike? I mean,
Ooh,
Yes.
Ooh.
Bosa do get hurt a lot, but
Hold
Yes.
on.
he's still elite when he's out there.
Well, see, that'd be two races together. Okay, I got you.
I mean, that
I
part
got
is true.
I got you.
A spade is a spade. You're
Let's
right.
make it. They'll make it work together.
NFL genius. Where do you see Micah fitting best at if he gets traded?
The Las Vegas Raiders. I
The-
think that
with Pete.
well, it's not just with Pete. Pete is a guy that likes to build up the rah-rah culture. Micah would fit perfect there. They have plenty of money to spend. They can sign him to a huge contract. It's got to make sense, right? And you also have to have a willing organization. Like I see things like Pittsburgh. Well, they're not going to do that. They have TJ Watt. They just gave him a ton of money.
Yep.
Detroit. Well, you got to pay Aiden Hutchinson, so you're not going to extend him. So what's the situation there? You look at all these situations so where Micah Parsons can land, and there's not many that have realistic destinations. I think that Las Vegas is the move for Micah. But here's the one thing I want to bring up with Micah Parsons. These people need to chill with these trade like packages that they're putting together. Ain't nobody giving 2 first-round draft picks for a guy they have to overpay.
Right.
Like the Cowboys aren't paying him. He's got 1 year left on his contract. There's no way they're getting 2 first-round draft picks from Micah Parsons. If he was signed and you had control and eligibility for the man for 3 to 4 years, there's no guarantee he signs. You're going to have 2 first-round draft picks to have to overpay a guy that one franchise is not going to pay?
I
No.
think you would be an irresponsible owner if you don't discuss that with Micah before trading for him.
I think that you'll get a second and a third.
I think you.
I like the Raiders idea because you put him with Max Crosby. Hey.
Now money too. They're not paying anyone.
Yeah. Hey. That can make that division even more competitive.
Gene, sophomore slumps.
Yes, sir.
We got Caleb Williams in year 2, man. Do you think he will struggle in year 2?
We're talking about sophomore slump. He had a rookie slump.
I'm gonna say he wasn't good in the rookie year.
He's looked terrible. He's looked terrible in Bears training camp. Absolutely terrible. Him and Ben Johnson are not on the same page. They're arguing. They're fighting. He had a day the other day. I think he was 3 for 12 with 5 interceptions. He's looked awful. Now, it's August 4th, right? We have plenty of time to get the kinks out. I'm sure Ben Johnson will kind of slim down the playbook and give him a little bit better reads. I think that the Bears will start slow and finish strong. And you'll have a lot of enthusiasm towards them for next year. But, yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to start well.
So, given that people have seen Caleb play in his rookie season, you don't think it's going to be even harder for this guy? Because now they got game film on this kid?
No, I think Caleb Williams is a superstar. I think he needs the right situation for him to be a superstar in. I think Ben Johnson can create that situation. But if you remember, it took Jared Goff 2 years to get comfortable with Ben Johnson's system. It's not an easy system. The way that they have the checks and the reads, like just watch quarterback. Watch how much studying Jared Goff would do just to understand where the reads were. Him and his wife were literally sitting at home Saturday night studying reads and how you need to have that type of dedication to be good in Ben Johnson's system.
Will Caleb Williams year 2? What's your take on it?
I think he struggles for the first 8 games. I think he really, really struggles. But as the season progresses, I think he'll get strong. He's got good weapons around him. He's got a good defense behind him as well. So I think he struggles at first trying to get acclimated, but I think he finishes strong down the stretch. But like I said, I would like to see the brother do well.
Mo Better year 2 Caleb. What's your way on it?
I would like to see him do well too, but would it surprise me if this year he looked like he did last year? No. I don't think he's a superstar. I think that he's one of them dudes that's vastly overrated. You're gonna, years from now, you're gonna be talking about, but the talent. It doesn't matter because there isn't a skill thing for this thing right here. I don't think he have a lot of that. I don't think he have a lot of heart. I don't think he's that dude. I think he's been told he was that dude for the longest time. I don't think he's that dude. And when you see it under Ben Johnson, with all the weapons they've had and all of the adjustments they made, there's enough criticism to go around and scrutiny, but ultimately it'll be about him not being what people think he is. I don't think he's going to be some trying to transcend an incredible quarterback. I think he's just another version of Jay Cutler. And I don't know why the Bears keep drafting people like this, but they do.
Wow.
He can prove me wrong, but he won't. He can prove me wrong.
So, Mo, talk to me about year 2 for Mr. Jayden Daniels. Where do you see it going from here?
I said this earlier. I think that Jayden Daniels is going to have another really good season, but I don't think the Redskins are going to win as many games. They won a lot of games that were 1-point games late. They had a crazy number of close games that you win, and I think the law of averages catches up to them. I'm not going to say the Redskins will be bad. I think he could be better, but I think the team record won't be as good. I don't. And yes, the league will adjust to him. The question is, can he adjust back? I thought C.J. Stroud struggled a little bit with the adjustment. We'll see. But he's a little bit different.
You don't think Stephon Diggs played a part in C.J.'s struggle?
Yes, he has some. I think what C.J.'s biggest struggle was his offensive line almost got him killed. So that might have been his biggest struggle. But I do think that the league adjusted to him. I think they will adjust to Jayden too. But I think Jayden is a little bit more instinctive than C.J. Stroud. And let's keep it a buck. Jayden has something C.J. didn't have. He has wheels. C.J. ain't got no wheels.
True.
So
but we also have this big problem also for Jayden Daniels this year. Scary Terry, he's on a contract.
No, I don't want to hear that. They got Debo. They good. They got Debo. I don't want to hear that. They got Debo. They're fine. They got Debo. They're good.
That man still look like he's living off McDonald's Happy Meals. He still look like that. Come on.
NFL Genius weighing on Jayden Daniels year 2. Will he struggle or will he thrive?
100% to take a step back. 100% he will struggle. He will not do as well as he did his rookie year. The sophomore slump is there for an absolute reason, and C.J. Stroud just had one last year. Jayden Daniels will have one this year. And it's not to say take anything away from him long term. JD5 is going to be fine, but not having your best receiver right now, they better sign him quick because I promise you right now, Deebo Samuel being your number 1 wide receiver is not the move. His route running tree is about as good as yours, Carmike. I don't mean to
what you talk about? Oh, G-Ho, don't play me. I got a route tree, bro.
So you're a great route runner?
Hey,
professional level.
Hey, 6'2.5", almost 6'3", man, and I can jump. I had a route tree. You see what I'm saying?
Debo's running about a 6'1". You watch him in training camp. I really just genuinely don't think I think he's a gadget guy. I think he's Cordero Patterson.
Yes.
Put him
usually got cut. I don't mean good.
That'll
on
be
his
fine.
day off, Will. On his day off.
But JD5 needs to have a wide receiver he can throw the ball to, and it's not Deebo Samuel. If you're throwing the ball to Deebo Samuel more than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, it's probably not going to be a productive play.
I've been saying that for you.
He had some big plays in the NFC Championship against
wide receiver screens, bubble screen.
Yep.
4-yard slants and let him run. He's Daryl Patterson with the football.
Jet. Don't leave out the jet sweeps and all that other good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Big Will weighing on Mr. Jaden Daniels year 2.
I think he's going to struggle, particularly without Terry McLaurin. Commanders, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Sign this man. What are you doing? He's a leader in the locker room. He's done nothing but bring you good things. Hasn't really missed any games throughout his career. Go on, sign this man back. Y'all need to stop tripping. But I think he struggles a little bit because there is game film out on him. And like Mo said, it will be up to him to adjust what defense to do to him. But I still think, and no indictment on JD5, but I just think he's going to struggle. Now, will the Commanders still be a playoff team? I think they will, but he's going to take somewhat of a step back.
NFL Genius, I got something good for you.
Okay.
Best quarterback in the NFC. Mike T off of First Take gave his top 5 QBs. At number 5 is Baker Mayfield.
4 is Jalen Hurts.
3, Jared Goff. 2, Jaden Daniels. And number 1, Mr. Love. What's your take on that?
Boy, don't get me started.
Listen, Mike Tannenbaum started. He shows you all the time why he's no longer a GM. He does. He shows you all the time why he's no longer a GM in the NFL. I don't understand. First of all, did you realize Matthew Stafford was now on that list?
Facts.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't. Also, the love affair for Jared Goff. I don't mean to say this in any rude way. I watched Jared Goff. Jared Goff is a jag. He is just a guy. He is nothing insane. He is nothing special. He is just a guy. I think you're going to find that out this year without Ben Johnson, how much of an average quarterback Jared Goff is. To have him third is wild. Listen, you want to have a hot take and saying Jordan Love is the guy you want to build your franchise around the NFC? I could hear that. I think Jordan Love has got all the intangibles, all the specialness to him. You got him a number 1 wide receiver, drafted him in the first round. I think that the Packers could absolutely take a step forward. If that was your hot take, I would hear it. But go, Love, Hurts, Stafford, and have the rest of your list be normal. But in what world is Jared Goff a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford? In what world?
My thing is everybody are consistently putting Jalen mid to last in quarterbacks.
It's great for us. Carmike, don't worry about it. The guy didn't even put a Super Bowl ring on. He's like, that was last year. I'm not worried about last year. I'm good. Let them keep talking shit about my quarterback. I like that.
Will, we want to weigh in on this top 5 of the NFC list?
I don't get it. Does Goff have some pictures on him or something? I don't understand this.
You know what? The problem is people need to understand that there are guys who are playmakers,
right?
And there are guys who are system guys.
All right,
system guys.
There it is.
System guys tend to thrive. Like Gene said, Jared Goff sat there and did a ton of studying. He's a study guy just to make sure he's functioning well within the system. Like Ryan Tannehill, like Fitzpatrick, who Fitz Magic ends up going crazy for his contract years that everybody pays attention to. He keeps a job in the NFL because he's a system guy. He learns your system so he can perform.
Look, I like Jordan Love. I do. I really do. I think he's great. But to have those guys above Jalen Hurts, to me, it's just laughable. It's just laughable.
Do you think Jordan Love is a system guy, or do you think he's a playmaker?
I think he's a playmaker.
I think he's a playmaker. I just wish his wide receivers could stay healthy. But even then, I still got Jalen Hurts over him. But to me, it'd be a little bit more legit if it was Hurts than Love than everybody else.
Can I ask you a question, Will?
Sure.
After the game in Brazil, when you watched Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love play, did you still have Jalen Hurts over Jordan Love? I think as a thrower of the football, Jordan Love throws the football a lot better than Jalen Hurts does.
No argument.
No argument there. No argument there. No, but it's just a fact to me that I still think Hurts has talent. I just don't think, and I probably think a little bit differently when it comes to Hurts. I don't think he's just a system guy. I think he has talent. I think he can throw the football well enough. He can read defenses at a good level, maybe not an elite level, but at a good level to throw the football. So I'm not down on Jalen Hurts like these other guys are, and I don't understand where this hate's coming from.
Is it disrespectful for me to say that Jalen Hurts is a much better version of Tim Tebow?
No.
Is that disrespectful for me to say? Because that's who he reminds me.
Tebow didn't even have a
I don't think
career.
it's-
He didn't even make it. No, from where?
I actually think that's an interesting
That's an interesting statement.
comparison because whenever I think of Jalen, the first thing I think of, I don't say arm strength. I don't say how powerful his legs are, which we know they are. I always think of the intangibles that he just makes. He makes winning plays,
Wins games.
which is what Tebow. Look, whenever you think of Tim Tebow as a thrower of the football, he was a winning football player. He made winning plays. It was not always pretty.
Well, in college.
But
He won in the NFL.
College too, yeah.
Did he not?
Yeah.
Bro, he had
I saw that
one
game,
season, one playoff win, and he got cut.
but he did win. He literally made the play that won that game. Like, I know he didn't have a great career, but what Dean just said is Jalen Hurts is a much better version of him. I don't think that's a crazy take. I think there's some similarities. And I love Jalen, but there's a lot of guys that are better throwers of the football, but I think Jalen just finds ways to win. And I love it. I'll take that. I will take that guy over the guy that throws for 45 touchdowns, 9 picks, but doesn't come up big in the postseason.
My thing is how are we gonna hate a guy who had his team who has the way Roseman built that team? How you gonna hold that against Jalen Hurts?
But I don't think I'm hating on him, Will. I don't think that's hating on him to say what the truth is, right? Let me ask you a question real quick. And I don't mean to say this rude. I know Jalen Hurts can run the football. I know his intangibles. I know his leadership. I know his winning attributes. But as far as throwing the football, which is the primary job of the quarterback, I can name 25 guys in the NFL to throw the football better.
Oh, there's better throwers to the football. I agree with you on that point.
25.
That point,
not one, not 5, not 10, 25 guys.
That point, I agree with you as far as throwing the football, but everything else, he's winning games, and that's the primary responsibility of your quarterback.
Yeah, but
I agree with you on throwing the football.
So all right, let's switch situations. Let's take Jalen Hurts and put him in CJ Stroud situation. Let's give him no offensive line, and let's give him an older running back. Where do you think he's at? Do you think he's better or worse than what CJ Stroud is?
Oh,
he's in Houston.
He in trouble.
But that's all my point.
He's in trouble. With that offensive line, he's in trouble.
Perfect for what we do in Philadelphia. And I think his accolades will rank him higher in 5, 6, 7, 8 in the NFL. But if you put him in a situation, you throw him in Jacksonville, he's not a starting quarterback.
So I get what you're saying. So you're saying he's the type of quarterback that can't get it done on his own. I see what you're saying.
100%. I don't think
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
But
I'm not gonna hate on the man just because he has a good team that was built around him to take advantage of his skill set.
I don't hate.
I would leave room for him to become an overcomer. Brady wasn't an overcomer when they were winning those early Super Bowls. He was part of a system, and then Brady became the system. I think Jalen still has. I think he's on track to become. I'm not saying he's going to be Tom Brady, but I think Jalen can do the same thing.
He's got time because he's still relatively young.
He's young.
It's my last comment on this, I promise. Could trust that I have Jalen as the top 10 quarterback in the league. How many teams can Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl? I'm going to say this right now. If Jalen Hurts just took over the Baltimore Ravens in the playoffs, the Ravens would have a Super Bowl. I mean this in this sense. For 17 games, I would take Lamar. For the last 3, I would take Hurts.
that comes down to Jalen Hurts intangibles at that point.
It does. Jalen finds a way to try to win games.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar is I don't know what he's struggling with. I don't know what's holding him back, but pick your poison between them two. One is a playmaker, who wants to win, and the other one is, I don't know, I want to be Action Jackson and Tom Brady at the same time. Conflicted quarterback to me. That's Lamar Jackson's problem. Instead of playing to what he does best, he wants to play to what the media is saying he can't do, is be a pocket passing quarterback to win games.
You got to put aside that nonsense, man. Do what's best for the team.
Play to your strengths.
Play to your strength, yeah.
He should. And I think Lamar win a lot more because he was winning. You know what I mean? But Hall of Famers, Mr. Gene, the people who got picked for the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm a little conflicted with the list, the people that got picked, because there was some people that was better on the list that should have gotten in.
Okay, I haven't seen this yet, so this is new for me.
So Jared Allen went into the Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharp went into the Hall of Fame. Eric Allen and Antonio Gates. Now, stop me if you hear somebody better than these four players that went into the Hall of Fame recently. You got Torrey Holt for the Rams. You got Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Steve Smith Sr.
Eli should not have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. So I'm saying.
Well, he wasn't.
Two Super Bowls? And you got like 60 passing?
Carmike, he's going to get into the Hall of Fame. He will. But I think the way they're making Eli wait, he should wait.
100%.
So y'all don't think Torrey Holt was better? His career was better than Sterling Sharp's? None of y'all think that.
It's not about a career being better. It's about the Sterling Sharp's impact and how long he's been waiting. In my personal opinion, I think Torrey Holt will get in.
He should continue.
I love what Gene just said. Remember, we just had, was it last year or the year before? Drew Pearson of the Cowboys begged his way into the Hall of Fame. He begged, he cried, and begged. He begged his way into the Hall of Fame, and the Veterans Committee took pity on him, and they put him in the Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharp's career was cut short because of injuries, and he statistically.
But that plays a part, though.
No, I'm trying to make a point. He statistically still lapped Drew Pearson, who begged his way into the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? If a guy plays 6 years. And he's the 5-time All-Pro. I think he made 6 Pro Bowls. It's a shortened career. But if you look at his insane numbers, the same way people show deference to Gale Sayers' shortened career, I can show the same deference to Sterling Sharp's shortened career.
That's a fact right there.
Yep.
They didn't fill the 5th spot is the biggest issue.
Right.
So, all right. So
Antonio Gates was a no doubt about it, 100%.
I'm not questioning Antonio Gates. It's the other 3 that's questionable to me.
Don't be taking
because I think
why you hating
Oh, you don't like Eric Allen?
Ooh. What?
Darrell Woodson was better than Eric Allen. Are we serious?
Don't be taking pot shots at Eric Allen, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on. Terrell Suggs wasn't better than Jared Allen.
Terrell Suggs will get in. Eric Allen's a 90s player.
Yeah.
But he was on the finals lists. That's why I'm reading these to you. These are the 15 finalists. Only 4 of them got in.
You've been waiting for a minute.
So Suggs wasn't better than Jared Allen.
I think Suggs is better than Jared Allen, so I agree with you there.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay, can't argue at that point.
I'll put Adam Vinatieri in before Eric Allen.
You're out of your mind.
Adam Vinatieri wasn't clutch.
Adam Vinatieri is the guy.
He's one of the clutches.
He's a kicker.
Of all
Adam
time.
Vinatieri is a guy when you have an extra spot, you can throw him in.
Yep. Kicker, dog on it.
The games he won for Tom Brady, y'all just gonna throw that out the window for this guy.
No, they're gonna throw that out the window. But
all right, so Reggie Wayne wasn't better than Sterling Sharp.
Reggie Wayne's 100% better than Sterling Sharp.
So why he ain't in there?
Because
what are you hating on Sterling?
You're asking me to repeat the same thing I repeated.
Why are we hating? Carmike, can I ask you a question?
What's up, big dog?
What is your issue with Sterling Sharp? Yes, his career was cut short due to injury, but look at his numbers. He was up there with Jerry and company.
Hey, we're gonna put Terrell Davis in the Hall of Fame, right? Nobody argued that. And he had a shortened career.
Yeah. Why are we hating on Sterling?
Was a dog though, man.
So
Next
was
year-
Sterling. So was Sterling Sharp.
Sterling was good.
What's Sterling Sharp?
And-
Sterling was
and-
good, but he
and
wasn't better than Reggie Wayne.
And Carmike, I want to remember who was Sterling Sharp's quarterback when he was putting up those numbers.
Say it again. Say it again, Mo.
It
He
is
didn't have a great.
There
He
were-
didn't have
there
a
were-
great quarterback. No, he didn't
Nope.
have. He didn't play. He was Lynn Dickey. He was playing with garbage.
Favre?
Garbage. He was a monster.
Favre.
Favre must have came on the back end. I'm just making a point. Sterling Sharp was a monster.
Yeah, he was.
All right. Y'all got it, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it, but I don't believe in it. I
Next
don't
year,
believe
you're
in
going to get
Sterling.
Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald, and you'll have 3 more spots. available.
And look, Sterling Sharp just got him because Shannon Sharp.
Drew-
That's all.
No,
They
the wide receiver position is always going to be backlogged, even more so because of this era. Guys are put up insane numbers. It's just going to be backlogged. You say
Oh
Torrey
my
Holt,
God.
but what about his teammate? What about Isaac Bruce? I mean, there's a lot of dudes that have insane numbers at wide receiver spots. Jimmy Smith was a beast. He's
Sure,
not
I
getting in.
was.
Steve
was
Smith,
good.
Steve Smith Sr. He didn't get in. I'm just saying.
Not
there's a
yet,
lot-
but he was on the list. Not yet.
but I'm making a point. The wide receiver thing is so backed up, man. It's crazy.
Larry Fitz will be a first ballot. Larry Fitz and Drew Brees will be first ballots next year.
They
Oh,
better
Now
be.
you have 3 spots.
Well,
What?
I already
They
know.
better be.
I'm already knowing.
Oh,
They better be.
I'm already knowing Drew Brees is in there automatically.
I'm good
Dude
with
got
that.
almost 100,000 passing yards. Like
when
ridiculous.
you break the all-time touchdown record. Now, obviously, it got broken again by Tom.
Yep.
But when you break the all-time touchdown record, you're a first down ball.
I think that's the only reason Tom probably stayed long because he wanted to get above everybody. That was all.
Yep.
But Mo, Mr. Luka, 3 years, 165 million extension, man, to stay with the Lakers. He is the new king of LA for now.
100%.
How do you like this for the Lakers going forward?
I'm glad they were able to get him to sign a short-term extension. And I'm glad that he showed commitment by getting in shape. I'm hoping going forward he can stay in shape. Luka's clearly the future for the Lakers. They're going to make him the first $400 million player. I'm okay with it. He's the centerpiece of everything they do going forward. And I get that. I'm fine with it. It's a smart move. As far as how it affects the team is still not a title contender in my eyes, but I'm not thinking about this season. I'm thinking about everything beyond this season.
Will, how you feel about Mr. Luka's contract with the Lakers?
I think it's a great move, particularly with LeBron being upset and maybe out the door soon. I think it was a great move for them to commit to him long term. And again, that deal is going to get redone. He's going to command more money in the next couple of seasons. So I think it was a great move to commit to him, and they show everybody that the Lakers look like they're committed to winning. Are they a title team because of this? No, but they are a better playoff contender.
Mr. Gene, weigh in.
I disagree with both of you guys. I think they're a title contender. And when I say title contender, hold on. When I say title contender, I mean they're a top 5 team in the NBA to win a title. That's a title contender. I'm not saying that they're the favorite. And
Wait,
I think
you think they're the top, like in both conferences? You think the Lakers is one of the 5 best teams in basketball?
I mean, so let's be very clear. All 5 of those teams are in the Western Conference. There's no Eastern Conference team that is the top 5 in basketball. And 5 teams in the Western Conference are better than everybody else in the East. That's the Thunder, the Rockets.
Hold Gene. They get a power rankings for this year.
Got you. I think the Lakers are top 5.
Guess who's in the top 5?
I think that's way too high.
There's
My thing is,
2 teams from the East that's in the top 5 for power.
Yeah,
rankings.
you're gonna have Cleveland in the top 5 and probably the Knicks.
That's 4 and 5.
But if we're being completely honest with ourselves, Carmike, who do you give a better chance to win the title? The Cleveland Cavaliers or the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron, Luka, Ayton, Marcus Smart? Like, I'm serious. You put them in a 7-game series. Who's better?
Right, but the thing about that is you said who has the best chance to win a title. It's Cleveland, because they can actually come out of the East. The Lakers are not coming out of the West. So that's not even close. The Cavaliers can actually win their
But
conference.
Gene asking if you could
can't.
match them up, who's going to win? The Lakers or the Cavs?
Yes, if by some miracle the Lakers made it to the finals versus the Cavs, I'm favoring the Lakers. But the Lakers won't
Wouldn't
even
that be
get
a
out of there.
storybook ending for
Yes,
LeBron to beat
sure
his
would.
hometown team on the
Who-
Lakers to win the walk
You
off?
said, and of course you said the Rockets are in that Power 5, right?
Yep, the number 2.
I'm sorry, I'm one of the I'm one of the
top
few
five.
I'm one of the few
Thunder
people.
is at 1, Rockets at 2, Nuggets at 3.
Nuggets, right?
I'm sorry.
Nuggets is weird because I
I
don't
know
think they got
I
it.
know what I'm about to say is gonna piss
Who's
off
three?
a lot of
Huh?
The Nuggets.
Oh, Nuggets are 3. I thought you said that Nuggets weren't in the top 5. The Nuggets are 100% 3, right?
my issue is
The
this.
Nuggets is only there because of Jokic, but that team is really not that strong.
What? No. They made moves this offseason, bro.
Yeah, they made some nice moves.
I
to
have
boast of
the
themselves.
I have the Nuggets ahead of the Rockets.
I gotta see the Mo. Am I wrong in saying this? I gotta see the Rockets do it.
Right. You can get all the hype you want about KD being there. I
gotta see him do it. First.
I think people are gonna be very disappointed.
Oh yeah, I gotta see him do it.
They're gonna be a lot of disappointed people in Houston.
Oh man! All right, so the power rankings, Thunder 1, Rockets 2, Nuggets 3, Cavs 4, Knicks 5. The bottom half of the top 10, you got the Timberwolves at 6, the Clippers at 7.
That's a
Wait a
joke.
minute. They're the oldest
That's a
team in the league.
That's a
They got them
joke.
7th?
That's a joke.
Is it a joke? The
That's a
Clippers
joke.
the Clippers was playing last
That's
year.
the AARP of the NBA.
Carmack, they're starting 5. I think the average age is like 34 years old. Like
They old.
you're
They-
talking about a lot of what ifs have to fall into place. Like it, you know what? They're gonna be hell on the NBA 2K. I'm telling you that right. They're gonna be if you turn off injuries, they're gonna be hell on 2K.
They ain't gonna get ran up and down the court by these younger teams. You control tempo and pace. They cooked.
Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, James
Bradley
Harden.
Beal.
I mean,
Old.
Bradley Beal is actually one of the younger guys.
Yeah.
I don't like the Bradley Beal thing, but Anyway, the
Would
bottom
you,
3.
Let me ask you this. Come on. Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you like it if you would have went to the Lakers?
Who?
Bradley Beal.
Hell no.
Hell no. You must be crazy.
Okay.
I'll take
I'm gonna make sure I
Kuminga
get that
over
out
Bradley Beal. Kuminga out there, by the way. Lakers
Actually,
pick that man up.
I feel you.
Number 8, Magic. Number 9, the Warriors, and number 10 is the Lakers. How do we like the power ranking so far?
Wait a minute.
You got
I don't
the
think
Warriors
I
over
don't
the
think they should be 10, but I'm not gonna be a homer.
The Warriors over the Lakers?
I wouldn't have them in the top 5, but I
Yo,
wouldn't
Mo,
have them,
what is going on with you and these Lakers, man? You got the Lakers banner in the back, man. What's up?
that's my team. That's my favorite team. I grew up with that team. But just because that's my favorite team, I still got to live in reality. You know what I
Luka
mean? Like,
alone was
Right.
carrying the Mavericks to the playoffs.
and that was a great run. But that's what that was, a great run. I mean, it'd be great to see Luka, LeBron, and Ayton and all those dudes be able to put together a great run and get to the finals. But they're playing in the West, and that's a gauntlet. That's a gauntlet.
It is. It really is.
I don't think they have enough depth to come out of the West.
Mm.
Can someone help me understand what the Timberwolves did this offseason to change?
Nothing.
I don't understand. I don't.
Nothing.
I think they might have lost talent.
They might have
I don't know how they
lost
go- I don't-
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going up.
Yeah.
We watched this postseason. I'm not following.
That number 6, man. They still got Ant-Man.
And who?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Who?
He
Ant-Man.
said, and who? That's funny.
Ant-Man. Oh, wait. They still got Rudy.
I mean, Rudy's gonna do his
They
thing.
still
with
got
the
Rudy.
defend
I
and
mean,
rebound,
and
but they ain't
I'm
putting
just
no-
saying they still
they
got
ain't
Rudy.
putting nothing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
you might get the magical
Hey.
nights with Rudy scoring 20 out.
You
in the
might get
paint.
that. You might get that.
He
Never
did,
know.
he did that against the Lakers last year. That was embarrassing.
I do want to say that. I do want to say this though. I do want to say what the Warriors are doing to Jonathan to Kuminga is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Do something. Do something. Don't hold this kid up. Do something with him. Don't
I think
hold this
Kuminga's
kid
the
up.
one that declined. I don't think he want to stay there.
They did make him an offer, but it was a low ball offer.
It was a low ball offer. Do something with him. Trade him.
I
Do something.
disagree. a
Do
business,
something.
brother. We're not gonna sign him. The Warriors are not gonna sign him to more money than he deserves.
No,
Jonathan
I'm just saying,
Kuminga
do
looks
something.
lost on the goddamn court. So
I'm just saying, do something with them. Is all I'm saying. Do something with them. If you don't want him, if you're not gonna play him,
no one wants him. Will
You
no
said-
one wants to trade for him? Nobody.
lower your standards. Then lower your standards. Do something with them.
Hey, Will, just for the record, your Bulls, aren't y'all doing the same thing with Josh Giddey?
Ain't worry about no daggone Josh Giddey,
Right,
man.
right. They
Ain't
do
worry
the
about no
same
Josh
He's a
Giddey.
million times better player than Jonathan Kuminga.
Yes,
Hey.
facts, Gene, facts.
Hey,
Yes.
They
Hey.
gonna give Giddy. They gonna give him too much money than he worth.
go get that man 30 million. He don't
Jonathan
deserve 30
Kuminga
million.
looks lost on the basketball court.
Don't
Will.
get that man.
You don't know
Look,
where
I'm
to
just
go.
saying. Do something with him. If you don't want him, do something with him.
I would
Nobody
trade.
wants him. He's
That's what I'm saying.
delusional.
Why are we arguing about a role player? He's a role player. Take role player money and try to win a game. That's
Will,
it.
you guys should trade Getty for Kuminga. The Warriors would love that trade.
The Bulls will be
He
cooked.
fits perfectly.
We already
with what
cooked.
Golden
It don't
State
matter.
does.
We already cooked. It
Yeah,
don't matter.
have you seen? Hey, Carmike, have you seen the Bulls roster? It's over.
I'm just saying, Giddy was giving them some hope in the East. They almost made the play-in with Giddy.
Yeah.
Giddy was turning
Oh,
it
they
up.
made the play and they just lost.
We did make it playing. We just
y'all
lost.
did, y'all did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giddy, he in the East.
Steps forward for the Bulls. They made the play in.
Yeah, that's we always make the freaking plan.
That's dumb. Y'all could have had Cooper.
That's
Flag,
what
man.
I understand how Billy Donovan.
Y'all could have had
How that
Cooper.
man still got a job? I don't know.
Gene,
Yo.
I got a start bench cut for you
All right.
Uh-oh.
real quick. Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan.
Phillip Rivers is starting. That was easy.
Yep.
Matty Ice is on the bench, and I'm cutting Eli Manning.
You cutting 2-time Super Bowl Eli Manning?
Yes, because
Hell
Eli
yeah.
Manning outside those 2 Super Bowl runs was awful.
Mm.
And we need to stop sleeping on Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was a decent quarterback.
And the worst part of the people talk about Eli Manning winning 2 Super Bowls, and I want to make this very clear. Y'all forget that the Super Bowl final score was 17-14. He didn't win the Super Bowl. The
Mhm.
top 4 of the New York
Mhm.
Giants that couldn't be blocked won the damn Super Bowl.
And I can't believe I'm saying this being a Saints fan, but Matt Ryan was a decent quarterback. Stop hating.
He was okay.
He was all right quarterback. Stop hating on
So
him.
who you start bitching, cutting Will?
Who was your give me that three again?
Man, Eli,
Mhm.
Phillip, and Matt Ryan.
Oh, Phillip Rivers is my start. That's gonna start. I am bitching Matt Ryan and cutting Eli Manning.
Mo?
Oh, I think we're all on the same page. Phillip Rivers. People forget he was a dog. Like I remember that playoff game where he jacked up his leg and still went back in the game. By the way, that LT refused to go back in, but that's a whole.
I remember that. That's a whole different argument.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But Phillip Rivers, that dog that you want your QB to have, Phillip Rivers had that. He had that. He just
Start
was
bench cut, Mo. Jay Cutler, Tony Romo, Alex Smith.
Jay Cutler, Tony Romo, Alex Smith.
It was
Well,
so easy.
I'm definitely cutting Jay Cutler. Let's start there. I'm going the other way. Who I'm cutting is Jay Cutler. So now it comes down to Tony Romo or Alex Smith. I'll be biased because he played for my team at one point, so I'll start Alex Smith and big Tony Romo.
Nah, it's
NFL genius. Who you go with?
wrong. It's pretty actually. I actually think these 3 quarterbacks are in 3 different tiers. I think if Romo is starting, Alex Smith is on the bench, and smoking Jay Cutler is the easy cut. He's a terrible teammate. He was a terrible leader. He's the worst version of Aaron Rodgers. You know, I talk about Jalen Hurts being a better version of Tim Tebow. Jay Cutler is just the worst version of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers without being Aaron Rodgers.
Agreed.
He's
Agreed.
bizarro Aaron Rodgers.
That's who you going with, Will. Who you going with? Start with the cut, Will.
I'm starting Romo, benching Alex Smith, and cutting Jay Cutler.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure this morning. I appreciate everybody stopping through in the comments, man. It's been a pleasure, fellas, this morning. Mr. Gene, do you have any closing comments for us?
No, sir. I will not be here tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to see these 3 fine gentlemen tomorrow morning. I appreciate everybody tuning in to Wire Network, and congratulations to us on the 5K on Facebook.
Yes.
Nice.
Hey.
Mr. Will, any closing remarks?
Yes, don't forget tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Water Wire Sportscaster Sports Report Podcast. Myself, my man Seven, my man Ando, and my girl Erica will be back to get you caught up on NFL, NBA, and MLB. So definitely check us out tonight, right here on Water Wire Sports, 10 p.m. Eastern for the Sports Report Podcast.
And as always, if you mow better, you do better. Close us out, big dog.
Hey, thank you, chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Make sure you check out all the great content we have at Wire to Wire Network. Wire to Wire Network, we appreciate you.